Well, hello everyone. I'm here to start talking about business, about starting a business, but with all of you, right? So the question is, should we start a business during tough time? Starting a business is never an easy option. It's very tough, right? It's very hard. It's a big decision to make, especially during the economy when the economy is not good, right? As you can see now, many business are closed down, so it might be scary for you to start, right? It might be scary for you to start the business, but if you think a bit, there is always way to start. Economy got problem. It's this economy problem. It's not your problem, right? I know it's tough. I know it's tough. It's always tough, even before the COVID-19. Um, it's always tough, right? So when you start, there's a lot of consideration that we need to take, right? A lot of decision, right? Wow, you don't have the money. Wow, you don't have the customer. You don't have the know-how, and some people even don't know what to start, right? We don't know what to start. So um, I got 2 points to show you to help you to guide all of you to start, right, and start from very small. When we think about business, some people think about very big, right? Very big. So well, let's say $100,000 to start. But in Asian country, there's still a lot of business that you can start from very small, very small. So what I'm going to tell you the way to start the business during COVID-19, right? During the recession, what we call might be recession now. We are in recession now because a lot of business has been closed down, right? So um, I as I just said, there's always way to start, right? So I got 2 way for all of you to think about how to start your business during this time, right? Even very small, right? So first one, well, uh, we call it, I call it small startup strategy, right? Small startup strategy. So what is that strategy all about? The first point, you have to create the customer before you create the company, right? Create a company. So small is really come down to very small, very small. A lot of people just starting from $1. Like OYO founders in India, right? OYO founder in India, he start from $1, right? He start from $1, but what he need to do is not to open the company. It's not to register in the government department of commerce. No, but they're not going to register their business, right? But instead, he go out to find the customer first, right? So he built a website, and then he approached the hotel, one hotel, to put that hotel on his website, right, for listing, and then he starts selling, right? So sell before you produce. It's very, very important. So if you are in Thailand, if you are in Vietnam, right? If you are in Malaysia, or if you are in Cambodia, right? You can you can see a lot of small business, right, along the way when you go out to work, when you go out to school, right? It's on the way. So a lot of small business idea like food, right? Street food. You can start from street food. A lot of people start their restaurant from street food. Right. This is small startup idea. So you need to adopt the small startup strategy, right? Small startup strategy. Number one is to create the customer before you create the company, right? Second, you need to sell before you produce, right? So every big company, even this one, he start from small, right? Start from small. A lot of small startup now, they can go even global, right? But they start very small. They start sell before they produce. They start finding customer before they form the company, right? And one more, the third point, you should put your office, put your shop on Facebook. Where on earth the best location that you can run your shop, that you can open your business, and you got the customer, high traffic location? You know where is the highest traffic location on earth? Is Facebook, right? It's on Facebook. Anywhere, in any city of the world, right? In any city of the world, the highest traffic location is on Facebook. It's not on the main road. It's on Facebook. So billion of people on Facebook right now, right? So you can see a lot of high traffic on there and very low cost, right? Very low cost comparing to the rent on the main street. So this is what you need to do to start small, right? Put your office, put your shop on Facebook first and start selling, start creating, right? Start finding the customer. This is how we should start. And if you follow this small startup strategy, no matter how worse the COVID-19 is, you can still can start. You still can start your own, right? Start your own dream anytime, anytime. Even though that you don't have a lot of money, no problem. No money, no problem. If you just follow what I said, right? Start the small startup strategy, right? Find the customer first before you build a company. Put your office on the Facebook. Sell before you produce, right? And build your brand before you build your office. If you run a shop, let's say a restaurant, right? A restaurant, you can put what I said. It's just on the street food, but the location is on Facebook. Your shop location is on Facebook, and you can do the delivery. And once the brands start to spread out, you can build a shop, go, right? It go this way. If you want to start a business and you think of like, oh no, I want to put my shop on the main street, very high traffic street, something like this, you will never gonna to be able to do it because it costs a lot, right? It costs a lot of money. So during COVID-19, what you need to do is to follow the small startup strategy, just like several points that I said. Yeah. And second, you need to focus on building your skill, right? There are many skills in startup, in running your business, in starting your own dream, but there are a few skills very important, right? Sell. You need to be able to have the sales skill, right? To sell your products. Without sale, no income. No sale, no income. No income means you die. Your business will die out, right? And you want to start a business and you don't have money and you don't have the sales skill, right? So when you start, you start a big one, 100K startup, you still afraid because you don't know the sell, right? So focus on building the sales skill, right? When you start very small, you have the chance to build yourself. Build the leadership later on, right? Because you're going to expand your business, so you need to manage the people. So you start to learn and learn about the money, learn about the finance, right? Learn how to spend the money. So when you start small, you will have a lot of time, you will have a lot of chance to learn, right? You learn how to manage from small. So when you lose just little money. Am I right? Right. So okay, um, you can start your own business anytime during this recession, right? During this recession, you can start anytime, but you need to follow the small startup strategy. I'm going to talk more about small startup idea. So I hope to get some of your support by subscribing my channel, right? By subscribing my YouTube channel and also my Facebook. And I'm going to share, I'm going to travel around Asia. I'm going to show you a lot of business ideas, start from small, um, and can go global. So I hope you can join me and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching.